Hi, my name is Maggie Vallette, and this is the case study on Truman Elementary School, AEP 858. So the problem with my school, Truman Elementary, it is a pre-K through 8 suburban school. There are 700 students in the school, 15% are on free and reduced lunch, 5% are ELL. The principal and myself has been there for 2 years. Achievement and perception. So the reading scores are lower than the math scores. We have been consistently scoring low on our reading scores, and our parents are dissatisfied with the scores and the reading instruction. I had a reading supervisor come in. The reading supervisor observed classrooms and recommended individualization and instruction around phonics, comprehension, and writing. There is a grant that is available that I would like to apply for. The state funds would support the implementation of research-based reading programs. So what do I need to know? So why are there inconsistencies in how reading is taught in the school? What is the expected reading curriculum? How do teachers feel about the reading curriculum? What forms of intervention are in place, and what staff is available to provide those interventions? What type of teacher evaluations are used in the school? How do Truman Elementary Schools scores compare to other scores in the district? What has the relationship with the PTO been like in the past before I arrived? What was the previous principal doing to help these issues? And what does professional development look like currently at Truman Elementary? So what is the problem? Truman test scores are low in reading. Teachers are inconsistent with reading instruction, and it does not align with the current research surrounding research instruction. Parents are frustrated by the reading instruction, and they feel like their students are not making adequate growth. So the plan of action, what I plan to do. So the first plan of action is to contact my boss, the district superintendent. I would like to share current concerns with data, concerns of the parent, and a plan to apply for the grant. I would just like to make the superintendent aware of the issues that are going on in the school and how I plan to resolve them. Next, I would like to address the parent concerns at a PTO meeting. I would like the parents at my school to know that their concerns are being heard and what I'm planning on doing with my staff in order to alleviate those concerns. Then I would like to gather data. So data from test scores, survey parents, survey teachers, so some of that perceptual data as well. And then I would like to establish a team of staff, parents, and district officials to analyze all of that data, to observe other reading programs in other schools and maybe in other districts, and then research effective reading programs that we would like to implement at Truman Elementary. Continuing the plan of action, I would also like to apply for the grant. I would want to collaborate with the team on writing the grant, hear concerns from parents, and plan to apply for the grant. Next, for professional development, I would like the professional development that we do at Truman Elementary to be effective and for it to correspond with reading instruction. I'd also like to collaborate with my team to plan for future professional development. Observations. I want to continue to observe reading instruction in my building and see how teachers are improving their reading instruction after the implementation of different professional development. I want to continue to collect test score data, and I want to continue to collect perception data. What is best for the students? So what is best for the students at Truman Elementary is consistent reading instruction across grade levels. Teachers need to be trained in reading instruction, and they need to know the expectations when it comes to reading. Differentiated instruction is also important for students in order to meet their needs. Resolution. So what I have done to help resolve the problem is formed a committee to evaluate and help plan for improvement of reading instruction. I have applied for a grant that will hopefully be funded in order to help fund and buy reading curriculum that is effective for our students. I also planned for reading improvement with a reading committee, and then I also communicated with stakeholders our plan for improvement. What was I thinking during this process? So I was thinking what was done previously at the school. I was thinking, why was there no consistency amongst the staff? Why were all the teachers doing different reading instruction? I was thinking, how will we plan for improvement if we do not get the grant? How will teachers react to changes that we make with reading instruction, and in the end, will our changes improve student performance in reading? How was I feeling? At first, I was frustrated that there was no consistency amongst the staff. I was anxious because there was a lot of inconsistency, and there were a lot of people that were frustrated and upset about the reading instruction. I was also excited because this gives us an opportunity to implement a brand new reading curriculum that could be really beneficial to our students, and I'm hopeful that the changes that we make are beneficial to our students. What was I valuing? I was valuing all of the stakeholders' input. So all of the input from the teachers, all of the input from the parents, and then input from my district superintendent as well. Time and money to implement. So it would take a lot of time from the teachers and from the committee to research different reading programs that would be effective. It would cost a lot of money to implement new reading curriculum, and I would be hopeful that the grant that we would get would help fund that. The committee's research would be very beneficial in order to help me make decisions on reading programs that would be effective, and their input would be valued as well. So looking at the problem, what issues are still unresolved? So issues that are still unresolved are money that it would cost to implement the new reading curriculum. Hopefully the grant would fund that, but there may be costs that are not covered by the grant, and so there may still be money that would be needed to implement a new reading curriculum. There would need to be buy-in from all of the parents and teachers surrounding the new curriculum. And then how would we implement professional development that aligns with our goals, and is it effective? And then, of course, student performance. So we don't know if a new reading curriculum that is implemented would be effective in students' performance on reading test scores. So reflecting on Standard 8, one of the things that I did was met with parents and stakeholders about the issues that they were concerned about. I surveyed parents for their perception of our school and our reading programs, and I communicated our plans with the PTO and district officials. So how did I, as a building level administrator, use data to respond and communicate to the larger community their concerns about the instructional program? So I communicated during parent-teacher meetings. I shared test scores and perceptual data with the parents, and I was transparent with our data and our perceptual data with the parents so they knew what was going on in our school. And I also shared a plan for implementation of the new reading curriculum and then what that means for their students by implementing a new reading program. How did I use my knowledge of policy, laws, and regulations that govern the school to influence and bring about positive change in teaching and learning that impacts all student groups? So I applied for the grant and followed the policies and regulations in applying for that grant, and hopefully that grant could bring change to the reading instruction. I followed regulations for implementing effective PD, and I followed policies for evaluating teachers on their reading instruction. And finally, how did you as the building level administrator establish an ongoing dialogue with decision makers outside of the school concerning the efforts of teachers and students and how these decision makers can effectively influence and improve instruction and students' performance? So originally I contacted the reading specialist in order to get an outside perspective and observation on reading instruction at our school. I intend to continue to reach out to the reading supervisor and ask for help, and maybe have the reading supervisor come in and observe again to see any changes that they may have seen, and any further suggestions that the reading supervisor has to give. I researched different reading programs along with my committee, and then collaborated with teachers, parents, and district leaders in order to plan a course of action.